In this video, we are actually going to talk about prescriptive and descriptive grammar and going to tell you why the grammar you learned in the school served you very little. What introductions should I do? How introduction can be attractive? How my videos can get millions of views? These questions were the questions that were actually coming to my brain whole my night. I couldn't sleep well, I couldn't eat well, I couldn't drink well. But the one thing that kept me alive, prevented me from eating and prevented me from drinking, was how I can present my idea to the world. That fucking hard thing. Talking about things in your head is very easy, and it takes no time, it takes no effort, you don't have to read much, you don't have to put much effort. But when it comes to actually talking about your ideas to public, it scares the shit out of you. You figure out you had no idea what you were actually talking about. First of all, prescriptive grammar is a traditional grammar. It tells you that follow these rules, otherwise you're gonna be dead. On the other hand, descriptive grammar is like, okay, let's see how people are using grammar, or how people are actually speaking or writing these days. Now the thing is, if you want to learn English in from a native perspective, you don't have to learn descriptive or prescriptive grammar. You are born with a golden spoon in your mouth. Why would you actually go on and learn prescriptive grammar? That's why most in English speaking countries, people don't learn prescriptive grammar. But as a non-native speaker, you have to learn prescriptive grammar. But you should know the what is the scope. By the way, I want to clear this particular thing, that prescriptive grammar is the kind of grammar that is taught in schools. Schools, I mean, like, they actually provide you standards so that you can write formally, and can present yourself in front of education, in front of academia. But it's not something that's going to help you a lot. I'm sorry, but it's just a math that you cannot use in real life. Grammar was always a challenge to me and is a challenge to me. And how I actually started feeling better about grammar, or prescriptive grammar, to be honest, was the acceptance that this is not going to help me while I am listening to native speakers, while I am actually speaking to native speakers or to my friends. So it's not going to help me at that point. So, after discussing this disgusting idea that only prescriptive grammar can make you a good speaker, a good listener, a good writer, a good reader, I want to tell you what we should do instead. First of all, let's be clear. I am not a teacher. I am barely a student. I am from Pakistan, by the way, but you can actually tell from my appearance that I look like Taliban. I don't know, man. I just love this way to live this way. I think you guys are not racist. So, as I'm not a teacher, I'm not an expert, I'm not a linguist, you can agree with me. I hope you will learn something, and I will learn obviously a lot of things from this making these videos. But you can disagree with me. The comment section is always on. Go and comment what you are thinking. Don't really actually skip the video if you disagree. I am a student. Kindly, please help me. I just want to earn some money from YouTube. You guys are just nerds. Please, why are you not actually making some destitute and rich man through YouTube? I've always dreamed about it. So, advantages and disadvantages of prescriptive and descriptive grammar. And by the way, I'm not talking this particular thing, I'm not making this stuff up. This is actually from Language and Linguistic Diversity in the US. It's a book, very fantastic book on linguistics, but it's well researched, it's actually well documented, it's actually present in literature. So prescriptive grammar, uh, teaching prescriptive grammar creates formal writers and resources. This is one advantage. Secondly, if you teach people prescriptive grammar, it is beneficial for both non-native teachers and learners, as it has determined or definite rules that help reduce the confusion. But one of the disadvantages of prescriptive grammar is prescriptive grammar might keep non-native speakers wondering and confused when they talk with a native speaker, as they might realize that some natives do not write or speak with these rules. On the other hand, descriptive grammar's advantages and disadvantages are right there. The descriptive grammar approach improves non-native speakers' pronunciation and help them sound like native speakers. Secondly, the descriptive grammar approach helps language learners understand the applied use of a language and communicate better with native speakers. One disadvantage I would love to highlight here is the descriptive grammar approach is sometimes not used in formal settings such as exams and speech. So after I have presented you, the nutshell is, if you want to speak and listen, stop learning prescriptive grammar, or at least stop expecting something exploring in your speaking skills if you're just learning prescriptive grammar. um, and if you want to learn formal writing, you have to stop learning from native speakers directly. I actually faced this particular problem when I was in school. So my teacher actually asked me to write some essay, or I think it was a letter. I used to listen to native speakers. I didn't know anything about grammar at that time. I didn't know what formal or informal things are. But I just listened to a lot of native speakers. My teacher, he wanted us to write obviously formal English, and I was not well aware of that. So I wrote 3 pages, 2 pages basically, sorry, through 2 pages, and it was all informal. I just didn't use bad words, otherwise it was just informal. It was phrasal verbs, idioms, and sentence structures that native speakers use in their speech, which are not normally accepted in normal formal setting. So both things have advantages and disadvantages. Both things are beneficial only when you realize that what kind of purpose they are serving. So I hope that I have cleared what prescriptive and descriptive grammar is from a student point of view. And if you have any question, comment down below. I will try my best to answer you. I hope that you didn't enjoy the video, because I don't want you to enjoy the video. I just want you to learn something from it. And if you enjoyed, why don't you subscribe, mother? Sorry.